Hey, what's going on, everyone? Today is March the 16th, 2023. I'm going to give you all an emotional response to the recent price action, the collapse in GameStop. You know what my emotion is? I already knew that. So I have no emotions to seeing GameStop go down. I predicted that all the way back on the 28th of February, right there, looking for the market in GameStop to go down. So I'm not hiding anything from you all. So it's not like a frustrated, angered emotion. I predicted that this move was going to occur in GameStop. So maybe it's one of calmness and of ease. That's how you should feel when you participate in the stock market. While so many people are still in these losing positions in GameStop and AMC, once you understand the language of these markets, you can actually be assured that what you're noticing on the charts is true and real, and you can act accordingly. Your emotions won't be dictated by the daily price action of these meme stocks. I really want to implore you all to follow what I'm doing, because you will begin to be calm when you come and participate in these markets. People want you to act erratically. They want you to be frustrated. They want you to be upset. They want you to be nervous. They want you to question whether or not you're in a good stock or position. It's what they want, because it induces you to either sell or buy, all out of emotions. The problem is not with technical indicators. The problem is with each individual and their mentality when they come in and participate in these stocks. Now, that is something that no one can teach. That's something that you would have to figure out on your own as to how you trade, how you invest, what would make you move and hit that buy button or that sell button. Everyone has a threshold, and that's something that I cannot teach you all. The only thing I can teach you and show you is how to become a predictor, so that you can bring those emotions into restraint and control it. So yeah, that's a pretty good call right there. So let me go ahead and take this away, and let's get right back into position about GameStop. All right, so real quick, again, I follow the market. I don't do anything different. There's nothing that is unique about understanding language analysis. Everyone likes to pump up as if they know what they're doing. They try to sell you a course. They try to get you to purchase Discord and get alerted to ideas and signals and new software packages, when you don't need none of that. You just simply need the chart. That's it. Price bar and volume, nothing more, nothing less. So if anyone is trying to get you all to do something outside of that, they're more likely is making the money from what they're trying to get you to buy, and not from the market itself. Okay, now we can see it. GameStop has massively been in a downtrend. That's where we at. Look at that. It's perfect. So whoever is talking about GameStop and a short squeeze, don't follow them if they have not talked about this downtrend. Ever since the high that occurred in GameStop on February the 6th, 2023, this market has lost 35, almost 36% of its value. Come on. Why would someone come in and try to pump and say that GameStop is a buy and that there's going to be a short squeeze, when the whole time since the beginning of February, the market has lost 36%? Now, I understand I could get a lot more views off of my content videos if I just continue to pump out GameStop short squeeze videos and saying that it's coming, that it's happening. But I want to be real. I want to give you all a different perspective of content. I give you both sides, because you know that we can make money when price goes up and go down, right? So why would just be restrictive on price direction one way? Why not try to increase your opportunities and make money both ways when price goes up and down? And even if you know how to do options, you can make money with the market just trading sideways too. So that's 3 ways that you can now make money that so many people have not taken advantage of. First thing, let's go ahead and look at this real quick, because if the market in GameStop is not going to hold this area right down here, so we are closely approaching the low that occurred on January 6, 2023, which is around $15.41, right? That was the low. Do you think GameStop is going to break it, or do you think we're going to find buyers just like we did then? Because we're right back to where we were. We're there again. Now, the way that we can tell if buyers are going to approach the market in GameStop now is by looking at the chart from a different time frame. Now, automatically, I'm thinking that yes, there's a chance that price in GameStop could come down and support around $15.50. Yes, I get it. We can see that. Now, does it mean that it's going to happen? No, that's why we look at multiple time frames to get the probabilities, right? This is a probabilistic game. Nothing is certain. So all of my videos is simply based off of probabilities. Now, let's look at this on a 2-day chart. Okay, so now we already know that the trend is down. So if we're looking for the market to reverse, we need to see something on the chart that will indicate that. And as of now, we haven't seen any indication that buyers is approaching the market. The only thing that will indicate that is, like I said, if we find buyers around the low of this 2-day price bar. That's the only thing we'll be able to make that determination off of. Until then, our analysis is still that GameStop is weak until we see that change. Let's look at this on the 3-day chart. We have 8 hours and 17 minutes left. And again, you guys can tell that no one is buying GameStop. Not even Ray Dalio. I did a couple of videos back that Ray Dalio even bought a stake in GameStop. Now, obviously, he's not in the business to lose, right? Nobody's in the business in the stock market to lose. Nobody. Everyone is in here to make money. That's it. So if he's seen this massive downtrend occur in GameStop, you think he's still holding? Or do you think he sold out his position? Now, you won't know this until his quarterly reporting of his trades. So it's going to be concluded by the time it's released that he's out of GameStop. Here it is on the 5-day. So from a 5-day chart, the market in GameStop closed at the very bottom of the 5-day price bar. That doesn't look bullish. So we have 2 strikes already against the buyers. One, we're entrenched in a trend. Price is down. It's been going down for a while. 2, price closed on the very bottom of this 5-day price bar. And then 3, I would say that the market buyers could not support GameStop up here. It would have been one thing for us to see GameStop hold support up here, but it didn't. We fell below that point. So that's the 3rd strike against the buyers. Now, I'm not going to put on a price prediction because I want to wait and see if the buyers are going to come in down here. If they don't, guess what? Can you see where GameStop is headed? So I just want to prepare you for it. It doesn't mean that it's going to happen, but generally, look at the chart. The flow has been going what direction? Down, not up. The trend has been going down. So if the market is not going to hold here on the low of this 2-weekly price bar, where is it going to be then? Well, I'm looking around $13, then $10 for GameStop. Okay. Now, the 2-weekly chart hasn't been too positive. The 3 weeks definitely doesn't look positive. And then the 5 weeks, that doesn't look positive. We're starting out on a new 5-weekly price bar. So if I were to take the completion of this one, the market went up before this 5-weekly price bar. It went up only to come right back down. So to me, I don't think the situation has changed in GameStop that we're going to see the market hold support here. This is a very shallow area of support. We may get a bounce initially, but from a longer perspective, i.e. 3 weeks, 5 weeks time frame, the greater probability is still that GameStop is going to go lower. So let's go ahead and put this on the chart. And we're going to look for the market in GameStop to go down. The only thing that would negate the prospect of GameStop going lower is for us to see the market break this downtrend line for one, and then price breaking above $17.75. Okay, so I will just do right around here of $18.40. Okay, now my first target is relatively close already. The low that occurred right here. Okay, that's gonna be my first target. $15.50, give or take. So that is 2.95%. I already know if buyers continue to prop up GameStop's price there, that's going to be the low. But considering what we've seen on the longer term charts, $13 is going to be my second target. That's $18. That's 18.4%. And then my last target is going to be 10. That's 37.25% move to the downside. Now, that's going to take a while. Okay, so I'm not saying that it's going to happen in 2 days, but just be prepared from a longer term that the market in GameStop definitely has a greater chance of trending down. So I'm gonna keep my eyes out though to see if the market's going to hold that $15.50 area or not. Because if I see it happen relatively quick, the market would tell us that we're on the wrong side, and we'll have to come back in and readjust the situation and play the market move higher. Just that simple. Okay, so I'm through. I'm done. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Hit that like button, share the video, subscribe, because I am here to give you a different perspective as to how to view the markets without the confusion. Make sure you maintain a profitability, and as always, trade different.